Today we're gonna tackle sin. You sinner. What? But first, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I need you to just pause this video. Just pause the video. 2 seconds. You see that red? You see it? It's right here. I think it's right here. Subscribe to my channel so that you know when I upload. Like I am uploading every Tuesday. No, that's a lie. I'm uploading every Wednesday and Saturday from now on. So you might as well be in the know when I upload a video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon and I am a God girl. If there was anyone in the Bible that you could talk to, who do you think that would be? You know, most people say, you know, aside from Jesus, of course. Most people say Peter, Paul, John, the disciples, but nobody ever says Judas. Now, if I could speak to anybody from the Bible, I would probably want to speak to Judas. You know, we all know how Judas betrayed Jesus. If you don't know that story, like where have you been? That's like the main plot twist of this whole thing. Judas betrayed Jesus and basically like sold him out. Like he snitched. Bruh. You know, he sold him out to the Pharisees, and because of Judas, they were able to capture Jesus and kill him. And I know that sounds really bad, and I know it's the epitome of betrayal, but if I could get a chance to speak to anyone from the Bible, I would speak to Judas. I would want to speak to him because I would want to tell him not to kill himself and that God loves him and that he will be forgiven. Even with Peter, when Peter denied Jesus 3 times, that's another form of betrayal. He denied Jesus 3 times. But Jesus forgave him and made him the rock of the church. Yes, Judas had to play a part in Jesus going to the cross, but he didn't have to die. He didn't have to end his life. Isn't that how some of us feel when we feel like we've disappointed someone, or we feel like we've sinned against God? We just feel so dirty and so unworthy, and we feel like we just want to end it all. We just want to not be here anymore. And that is exactly how Judas felt, to the point where he took his own life. The power of sin is to push us into a dark place, to keep reminding us that we're nothing and that God hates us and God doesn't want anything to do with us. Jesus came to create the way, to speak the truth, and to bring us life. He came to correct our ways. The reason why that is so important is because the meaning of sin itself means that you've missed the mark. But we have been conditioned to think that the word sin and sin itself is such a huge, disappointing word. It just means you missed it. You just missed it. But guess what? When you miss it, you can try again. When you miss it, you can take another go at it. And that is the grace that God gave us. He wants us to keep trying till we get it. That's why he came. He came to show us, yes, you can do it. And he came to take the power from sin that controls our lives, to let us know that you have the power to overcome this. This is not going to control you anymore. And by you looking at me, by you following me, by you following my ways, by you hearing my truth, and by you accepting my life, that you overcome sin. Sin itself doesn't exist anymore. The power of sin has been taken. That is what the cross did. It took away that power from the enemy, that power from the devil that he holds over us. Sin has no power over you. I need you to say that 1,001 times. Sin has no power over me. Anytime you feel like, even if you've fallen, and even if you've made a mistake, and even if you've backslidden, you can denounce the power of sin over your life, and you can say, you have no power over me. Yes, I missed the mark, but guess what? I am going to try again. I charge you to keep trying again. That is what Jesus has done. He has purchased us with his blood. He has purchased us unlimited chances to get it right. Why wouldn't you take that chance? Maybe you've missed the mark. Maybe you've lost your way. Maybe you took a wrong turn. Maybe you made the wrong decision. you got into that wrong relationship, you listen to those wrong friends, you know, whatever that it is that you've done, God is saying to you today, I don't care how far you've gone. I don't care what it is that you've done. I don't care. Just come back to me. Most of the times when we do sin, we do everything to run away from God because we feel unworthy, we feel unholy, we feel unclean. And the devil will come at you with so many thoughts, so many bombardments about how God doesn't love you and how you're a disappointment to God and how you let him down. But God knew that already. He knew that before he created us. He knew that before Jesus went to the cross. That is the reason why Jesus went to the cross. He knew our sins already. He knew we would disappoint him already. He first loved us. Even in our darkest times, even in our lowest of lows, he first loved us. So he knew we were already messed up. He knew we would fall. He knew that. Don't let anyone tell you that God doesn't love you. Don't let anyone tell you that it's over. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't go back to God. The whole gospel is about you coming back to God. The whole point of this is for you to reconcile yourself back to God. It's for you to come back to him and call him Father. And if you've never known him, his arms are wide open. And he's saying, come, you too come. Come and experience this love that I have for you. Come and experience this joy that I have for you. Come and experience this peace that I have for you. Do not let this world consume you. I know it's tough out there, but I have the solution. I know you're going through it, but I have the solution. I know nobody is there for you. I know everyone has left you, but guess what? I will never leave you nor forsake you. Oh my God. Guys, God has so many promises in his Bible for us. If we just stand on them, we would know that he truly is who he says he is. He truly meant every single thing that he said, and his word doesn't lie. Yo, for God's word for there to be a single lie in the Bible means that God is not true. And for it to mean that God is not true means that God doesn't exist. And that's one thing that I hold on to. The fact that, yo, your word is true and your word doesn't lie. So if you say that I am a child of God, that means I am a child of God. If you say that I am forgiven, that means I am forgiven. If you say that sin has no power over me, then that means sin has no power over me. Guys, isn't this amazing? We need to hold on to that. We need to keep looking at that. And don't look at everything else. Don't look at the world. Don't look at what you're doing. Look to God, because He has the DNA. Like, He has your DNA. Like, He has who you are in Him. And as long as you look to Him, you will become that thing. So I want to pray to somebody, whether you've missed the mark or whether you've never given Him that chance. I want to pray that from today on, that you will come back to God, that you will know the love that He has for you, that you would understand that sin has no dominion over you, sin has no power over you, sin has no place in your life, and we denounce its power again today. The work that Jesus did on the cross is enough. That the work that Jesus did to set you free is enough. So from today, we're releasing you from the hands of sin. We're releasing you from that bondage, that mental bondage that tells you that you are nothing. That mental bondage that tells you that God doesn't love you. That mental bondage that tells you that you're a failure. We release you now from all those things. And I pray peace. I pray peace to take over your hearts. I pray peace to take over your minds. And I pray peace to take over your souls and let you, reassure you in the love of God, reassure you in the plans that He has for you, reassure you that He truly, truly, truly loves you. He wouldn't have gone through all that if He didn't love you. He wouldn't have done that if He didn't love you. He had no guarantee that you would love Him back. He had no guarantee that you would come to Him, but He did it anyway. He took that faith, that leap of faith, and He did it anyway because He loved you. So I want to pray to you, and I want to say, come back. Come back to Him. If you've missed the mark, get up. Get up and try again if you've missed it. Because there's grace. God's grace is sufficient. God's grace is in abundance for us to try and try and try and try again. Please share this video with someone who you think needs to hear this. Share this video with someone who is maybe going through a hard time and needs this in your life. Share this video with your friends. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm always on there. I live there. I'm always on there. I post stuff every single day in my stories. You know, words of encouragement, you know, words from the Bible and stuff like that. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm so glad that makes you a perfect candidate. I'm so glad to make you a perfect candidate because guess what? The devil thought he had a hold over us, but he thought. I'll see you guys soon with another topic. Let me know in the description box, let me know in the comment section if there's something you want me to touch on. If you have a question, don't hesitate to email me, message me, DM me, Facebook, whatever it is. Find me and let me know what's a go on. Anyway, so hope such a nerd. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.